Welcome back, everyone. In previous videos, we mentioned that sometimes when we're solving linear equations, we can get one unique solution. Other times, there will be infinitely many solutions, and the third case is when we get no solution. So what we're going to do really quick is look at our two special cases and see what happens when we get something other than one unique solution. So let's just start with some examples. So with our first one, we have 2x minus 4 equals 2 times x minus 6. So I'm going to go about solving this equation in the standard way that we've solved our equations previously. And I'm going to start by looking at the left side, and I notice that that's simplified. 2x and then negative 4. Those aren't like terms. I can't combine them, so I just leave this side alone. Then I go and look at my right side, and I see that I have 2 times this expression x minus 6. And I can simplify that by using my distributive property. So if I multiply 2 by both terms on the right, I'm just going to rewrite the left as 2x minus 4. And then on the right, I'm going to have 2x minus 12. Okay, that's my distributive property, multiplying 2 by x and 2 by negative 6 leaves me with 2x minus 12. Now, as before, I want to get all my variables on one side and all of my numbers on the other side. So as I go to do this, I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So if I subtract 2x from the right, well, to keep my equation balanced, I need to do the same thing from the left. So I'll see when I go through this step, on the right, my 2x's cancel and I'm just left with negative 12. And on the left, I'll see that 2x minus 2x, they also cancel and I'm left with negative 4. Okay, now here I have a statement of equality that says negative 4 equals negative 12. Now I know that negative 4 does not equal negative 12. So what I have found is a case where there is no solution. So when I arrive at some contradiction that says negative 4 equals negative 12, and I know that's not possible, what I've found is a case where there is no solution. Okay, and that's what we write. No solution, because this equation does not have a solution. And if I just look back at my original equation here, if I take 2x and I subtract 12 from it, that's never going to be the same as if I have 2x and I subtract 4 from it. Okay, because subtracting 12 from 2x is not the same as subtracting 4 from 2x. Therefore, these two statements are not equal. So we have no solution. Now let's look at our second example of a special case. So here we have 12x minus 6 on the left. And I have one term and two terms. They're not like terms. I can't combine them. I just leave it alone. So I'm just going to rewrite 12x minus 6. And then I look at my right side and I notice that I can simplify it by distributing my negative 3 to both terms. Okay. So when I do negative 3 times 2, I get negative 6. When I multiply negative 3 by negative 4x, now remember I have a negative times a negative, which gives me a positive. So negative 3 times a negative 4x is a positive 12x. Okay. Now I want to go about solving this like usual. I want to get all the variables on one side and all the numbers on the other side. So I'm going to decide to add 6 to both sides. So if I add 6 to my right side and add 6, or sorry, to my left side and 6 to my right side, on the right, on the left, I'll be left with 12x minus 6 plus 6 is 12x plus 0, which is just 12x. And then on the right side, I have negative 6 plus 6 plus 12x, which is just 0 plus 12x, which is 12x. Okay, so here I have 12x equals 12x. Well, I need to solve for x. So if I divide both sides by 12, 12 divided by 12 is 1. 1 times x is x. 12 divided by 12 is 1. 1 times x is x. I get x equals x. Okay, and well, yes, that is a true statement. But what this means is that I can plug in 1 for x, and I have 1 equals 1. I can plug in 4 for x, and I get 4 equals 4. I can plug in pi for x, and I get pi equals pi. So what this means is that I have infinitely many solutions that I can plug in for x. So my answer to this one is going to be infinite solutions. And that will work. Infinitely many solutions. Those are the two special cases. No solutions where I get a contradiction. And then infinitely many solutions where I can plug in any number for x and this equation will be true. Thank you for watching.